Oh well, it's actually right on the first go today. Alright, and salutations, everyone. Whew. Welcome to episode 678, part 659 of the live stream. Big W22, and my partner in crime, Kevin. Alright, folks. Number one, bear with me, because I'm kind of digesting from dinner. So, second, apologies for last stream, and I've been mostly quiet through the whole stream. I'll just give you a short version, just a lot on my mind, and, things happen. But if y'all was thinking I was kind of, being rude to you guys through the whole stream, so I said, I apologize. Whew. Thirdly, well, you already know on the screen now, so, yeah. Guess we just might as well just go ahead and just deal with Mortal Kombat all week. So, for those who are wondering what Tekken, we will return with it next week. Because I'm pretty sure that what most else is expecting. Yes. Another reason, let's just say that, Cav's just not ready. I'll just give you, the short version of it. I'll just let y'all figure out the rest.
Here's the rest of it. I'm tired. That's all.
Anywho. Alright. We're on our normal 2 hours, so, this time, besides Cab, I will be more active in the discussion scenario. For example, Cab will give you her thoughts so far on the demo, because she did play the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
What?
I get you got two RPGs that's between Grand Blue Fantasy with Relink and of course Final Fantasy Rebirth. Those are the main two games I've been hearing. And hang on, did my stream? Yeah, it did. Hang on.
Hmm?
No, I'm still live, but why did the stream stop for some reason? At least on YouTube. Hang on.
Oh, mine's been doing that lately too, so I just refresh and it should go back to normal.
Yeah, because on my end, it went up and it stopped. It at a minute and 46. It just kind of showed now all of a sudden. And even on here, I am still live. Hang on, because we've been having. Well, I've been having problems with this lately. I say I was fine, then now all of a sudden, because I know you're live, but on my end. For the sake of this, I'll do this again. Yeah, if I refresh on my computer, like the stream stopped. It didn't show on the message, but it went up for a minute and thing, and it just shows that. It's not showing the live thing. It did for a minute, then all of a sudden, on YouTube, it just magically stopped. Alright, do this again. Now, Alright. There we go. Alright, take 2. Anyway, salutations everyone. Welcome to episode 678, part 659 of the live stream. Big Day 22 and my partner, Crown Cabinist.
Hello again, I guess.
Had to in my end. Alright, folks, again. I ran back and we went to the first invasions of the, the first ambush of the stream. Anyway, as I was thinking again, we are back on MK. If y'all was expecting Tekken, we'll return with that next week. One of 3 reasons. Like I said, one, we're just might as well get this out of the way. If you wonder why we're not doing Tekken, we figured to get this out of the way, as well as Cab is just exhausted. Plus, it wouldn't be fair if I would have faced her as if she's not 100%, you know. So we'll deal with that next week. Alright, so right on. I'm not much of a fan of Ed, and despite that, you know, it's a good trailer and all, but yeah, don't expect, from me at least, of the hype. So, we'll get more in a minute, and some other randomness on our thoughts here on discussion, because we're on our normal 2-hour stream today. And I said bear with me because, like I said, I am digesting from dinner. Before we begin, y'all do know what to do. Well, right as we speak, but y'all do know what to do. Subscribe to our channels, hit that notification bell and the like. It does help the channel grow for Cab and me. And hit the bell to see what new videos I do on my channel. And new videos that Cab does on her channel. Follow us, of course. Mine's Beater985, and my partner's is at Cabunipedia.
Yes.
And I'm doing Survive.
Were you also Wansungari?
Did I? Yes! On the first go. I'll say this again. Apologies for the last stream. Cat's been doing most of the talking through 100%. I did a little. Let's just say, not one of my good days. I'll put it that way. And if I was being rude to you guys for being mostly quiet through the whole stream on Wednesday, I apologize. But, like I said, I will be more talkative on today's stream. Okay. Okay, I'll leave the floor to you. Now, you said you played the demo for Rebirth.
Yep.
So, for what you played so far, well, of course, for what the demo is, what do you... Actually, hold that thought, because someone's in chat. Hi, Mikey. Okay, I'm glad you're here, because, I don't know if you, catch the last stream, besides me and my quietness, but I did say this too. Let's just say on the Friday stream when you was with us, let's just say that a certain someone just forgot to share their voices on that particular episode. Even though we had 3 people with us, technically it's back to 2. So, note to self, make sure that your voice settings is set to the share and allow, so for the rest of the viewers can hear you. So that way, Cav and me are not talking to an imaginary person. Jokes aside. But yeah, that whole stream, man, yeah, they did not hear you. And just to catch you up, if you're just hopping in, we'll be back on Tekken next week. We figured to go ahead and get Mortal Kombat out of the way since we've been at it for the last 2 streams. Yeah, Michael's one. Yeah, because I just realized, like, oh right. I know in the past, you know, you was with us on you've been playing on PS4 when you were streaming with us, and you had your settings. I said, yeah, this is actually his first stream with us on the 5. So I gotta wonder, say, like, has he forgot his did his settings? Phew. All right, back to our regular schedule programming. Cav, as I said, I'll leave it to you. Your thoughts from playing the demo so far for Final Fantasy? What do you like? What do you don't like? And are you ready for once the game come out in the next 3 weeks?
Okay, so the game plays out basically the same as the last part because it still has that choice of if you want to use, I forgot what they're called, but let's just say modern versus classic controls. But I really like how they're doing this version of the story because they're kind of explaining more, or maybe not more, but quicker in this story than the original. You can actually play as Sephiroth, which that's always a cool deal if you could play as him. And he is OP. He is crazy strong.
I'm saying this now. Sorry, I'm saying this now. They'll probably nerf him in a patch in the future.
Well, no, they probably aren't because that's kind of the point.
So I'll say it this way, like in some games. Well, I'll make an example. Super Mario Wonder. I know that's a bad comparison, but hear me out. In Super Mario Wonder, we have like the easy mode of the game. So would you picture Sephiroth in this case to be the easy mode?
No.
With him?
No. That's what's happening. Like I said. The reason why he's so strong is that is the point. He's supposed to be. Yeah, this isn't one where they messed up on the balancing. No, that's actually his character. He's supposed to be, like, crazy strong. How the heck did you do that, Smoke?
Oh boy.
Also, it's a flashback. That's another reason why I highly doubt they're going to do anything because Cloud is supposed to be weak or weaker. Also, playing as Sephiroth, you don't do it for very long, so you only do it for like maybe 2 segments of the game.
I remember. I mean, it is the demo, so I'm assuming we'll play him again probably later once the full game.
I doubt it unless they go a totally different direction. Because again, you don't play as Sephiroth in the original. So, and the part that's the demo is a flashback. So you are supposed to play Sephiroth here because the story tells it from a flashback of Cloud's.
Okay, so going backwards, comparing to 7 and 7 Remake, now we know it's slightly different. Your usual RPG versus an action RPG, which was the remake it was. Now, I don't know too much of the original, because I never played. But if you have, like, was there a difference besides of the action RPG, but story-wise with characters, like you're saying with the Sephiroth thing?
Oh yeah, that's Like, when they say remake, they're not kidding. This whole thing is a remake.
Alright, so here's another question. And for those who want to, like, Cabba play this on her channel.
Well,
do you need to
oh wait,
play...
I haven't posted the demo yet because there's something else.
No, not that. I was just saying to my next question. Because you was playing this on your channel. I guess the extra DLC for Final Fantasy
Yuffie, the Yuffie story.
Do you need to play that? Do you play to play?
Nope, totally separate, and it's kind of the same thing that happened in the original, where Yuffie was actually optional. She's actually not necessarily part of the story.
And there goes the next ambush. So would you call the DLC, I guess, filler?
Kind of, but not exactly. So here's the difference. With I almost said Mortal Kombat 7. With the original Final Fantasy 7, you can actually play the whole game and never see Yuffie or Vincent. They were actually optional. They were in the game, but they were optional if you wanted to get them. The Yuffie DLC basically is explaining what was going on in her story that was actually never explained in the original. Also, with this, I think they're trying to make her and Vincent more part of the story than an optional thing. So you don't have to play the Yuffie story, but if you want to know what happened to her before she got, before she met the group, then play it.
Alright.
Just like, I'm kind of wondering if they are going to do the same thing with Vincent, who, fun fact, did actually have his own first-person shooter game at one point, which was terrible. I played it for about 20 minutes and turned it off and never went back.
To be fair, any particular game franchise doesn't matter. Like, each one will have a horrible game. So not surprised that, or like a spin-off in a way. So not surprised that Final Fantasy would have one.
Oh, Final Fantasy has a lot of them. But, once again, you don't... Johnny, good gracious. You do not have to play the Yuffie DLC to understand what's going on in the story, but if you want to know any more information about her specifically, play it. It was actually kind of cute and fun.
Now, be completely honest with this one. Is it worth it?
For me, it was, because I always did kind of wonder what was going on before she met the group. Not everybody cares about Yuffie, so I can't speak for anybody else. I wanted to, because I actually do like Yuffie.
No, that's a shame. At least for... I always say that because I saw the trailers and people were just hyped when they saw it. But if they didn't care as the characters, yeah, that's a shame.
Well, no, it's kind of like, because she wasn't really fleshed out in the original, I think that's why people didn't care, because you really didn't need to. But for this one, I'm glad that they did, because, yeah, she has a lot going on, and in her story, and I guess exactly what was going to happen, it was worth it.
Shoot, I may be done with I may be done with the invasions eating my top 6%, but I'm not seeing nothing green on the map. Oh, the only thing I have to do is the gateway portal then, which I have not. All right. Now, I think the demo, I guess, is about what, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it was roughly about 2 hours.
General Shaw.
Now, going back to what you were saying, like they have like a an easy mode, I guess you can. What you were saying earlier.
Yeah, easy
Matter of
and
fact,
normal
yeah,
mode.
yeah, yeah. Third, I mean, the 7 remake did that, so it's like they did the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is clearly a continuation of the other game, so they had to be consistent.
By the way, for those who are asking or wondering, well, for now, let's just say maybe. I am willing to get the game, but I won't get it on the release date when it comes out. So, for those who care or wondering, it will be on the channel in the future, just not on release day. I have to mention, I like to pull double duty not only on Final Fantasy on Rebirth, but also I got well, the DLC once Final Fantasy 16 comes. All right. Anything you want to add still on the game?
Yeah, the part about why I didn't upload it, because I actually could have. Well, there's something that happens, or that unlocks at the end, and I'm actually waiting for that part. You still there?
Yes. All right. So, for those who don't want to play the demo is out now for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. All right, I guess we can switch gears to the next part of the thing, Street Fighter. Mikey, if you're still with us,
there's one more thing.
Yes.
If I had a gripe, they need to fix the piano thing. That drove me nuts.
I think that's the I told you on Wednesday about Curious J mentioned about a certain song or something. Maybe if you're gonna record, maybe I think that could.
No, I'm talking about the mini game that involves it.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's copyright or not because I didn't upload it. So.
All right, Mikey, if you're still with us, this is we're switching into Street Fighter. All right, so for those who are living under a rock, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. We finally got the gameplay trailer for Ed for Street Fighter 6. It'll be out in about 3 weeks on the 27th of this month. I'll go first. I never liked Ed in playing him in 5. You know, he's use of a boxing playstyle with most of Psycho Power with his strings and everything. And I was compared to how he is now in 6. Yeah, it looks nice and everything, but will I be on the hype thing and say like, oh, I can't wait to play Ed? No. I'll give him a shot, but I'm not, I'm not that hyped to play with him because I wasn't a fan of him in the last game. Probably in this one will be no different. And before I pass it to you, see, Mikey just said, ooh, this actually made these deconfirm Dudley too, because Mikey just said, rip Dudley's comeback.
And before I forget, hi ADF, who says, I almost read that wrong. Chocolate eclairs are recognized the most. What's something chocolate recognized that isn't chocolate grapes? Ew. They must have been chocolate raisins before they grew too old. Ew, that's gross.
Why would you? Never mind.
Well, I mean, raisins are grapes, and people eat.
No, I've heard of chocolate raisins. I mean, ADF, you just keep your chocolate grapes things to yourself, please. We don't need any other disgusting things on our thoughts right now. Chocolate grapes. I mean, the cotton candy ones were more better, in my opinion.
I don't even like those really. Like, I like the flavor of them. I don't like the texture of them.
I would rather that than what ADF just said. So, God dang it. Going back, like he was also saying, Ed is now full on Steve Fox. Most likely. And you were about Dudley. I guess you could say rip to Balrog as well.
Well, to be fair in the story, he didn't really need to be there anymore.
Well, if it wasn't for Balrog, we wouldn't have Ed right now, would we?
I'm not saying he's not important. I'm saying for this particular part of the story, he's not needed.
And lastly, Mikey also says that notice he didn't kick any. Oh, he doesn't kick anymore. I didn't pay attention with that. Like I said, Ed is much in 5. So, and like I said, my favorite boxer, pretty much in the Street Fighter series alone, is Dudley. And I'm sorry to you Balrog fans, yet Dudley. Another good thing that we learned that well, they did showed Ed's classic costume from Street Fighter 5. I'll admit, much better than from the last game. And I found it funny that his I think it's level 3 that he uses his opponent like a punching bag. Having these psycho power strings kind of holding their opponent. It's glad though that Ken had to be the victim from that. But like I said, I'll like any other new character, I'll give him a try. But I'm not like that hype to say like I can't wait to play Ed. So, in my opinion. Alright, see, your thoughts on Ed?
Don't see the big deal, but I also didn't play 5, so I have no idea. Well, I know who Ed is, but I don't know anything about Ed.
But by the playstyle you saw, would that still,
I wasn't really one of the boxer type, at least in Street Fighter. In Tekken, that's a totally different story. But in Street Fighter, I really didn't play like Balrog or Dudley unless I had to.
The only reason I kind of like Dudley compared to the others because Dudley's not really much of a charging character, thank goodness.
So, what is Ed's story? I don't even think I've seen Ed's ending. I just have seen Ed.
Oh boy. Mikey, I may need your, the short version of it, please. Now, I have done his, bit of story playthrough on my channel, but shoot, it's been years. Mikey thinks that, his level 3 is cool to admire.
Finish him.
And Adia says Disney chocolatiers, peanuts, almonds, cashews, pretzels, malted milk balls, Crispies, peanut butter cups, only at Disney parks. Ever played Sushi Cat before? Oh yeah, I've never played it, but I know the game because I've seen Markiplier play it.
You know what? Let me stop you both now. That's it. I'm still digesting from dinner. If I hear any type of food through the rest of this stream, we're gonna have a problem. Let me digest, please. Oh.
So, who is Ed? You never answered the question of Ed.
Oh, thank you, Mikey. Right on time. I was saying I was looking for Mikey to give me the short version of it. Mikey says, and I quote, Ed is supposed to be the next generation bison.
Oh. Huh, okay.
I guess you could say in wrestling terms, and Mikey could relate to this one, Ed is basically the next big thing. You know what? I can't even say that anymore because I can't acknowledge that now because of that person. Well, let me rephrase that again. Basically, the next bison. Oh. So yeah, we got like I said, a few more weeks till Ed comes out. And no offense to Ed, I just want to fast forward so that can we get to Akuma, please? But we gotta wait till the summer. Okay, more info for what Mikey's telling us, but I'll tell you in a minute. Alright, continuing with that, Mikey also says that trained and found by Balrog in Street Fighter 4.
Finish him.
Was he? I don't even think I ever saw Balrog's ending in 4, come to think of it.
victory.
Oh, that's why I have a green line here. Totally forgot about this survival.
Survive.
Or survive. Whatever.
Survival, at least on the title screen. The announcers say survive.
Oops.
Continuing, Mikey also says that Ed, along with Flock, escaped the Shadowloo labs from slavery. Flock is the other, at that time, new character in Street Fighter V.
Yes.
Lee May wins.
Well, Mikey just made a good reference too, as far as with of those two. So basically, just picture them as the Android 17 and 18 of Street Fighter.
Yeah, because that's another character I don't know much about. And I haven't gotten the comics lately, but the ones I have, they never mentioned those two.
Mikey might as well continue with this on the stories here. Because yeah, Cab didn't play much, well, didn't play 5 at all. So kind of catch her up, which leads to 6.
Oh, I only got one more place to go.
Get that mixed up. Alright, more info. Mikey's trying to let you know that Ed is now the leader of the Neo Shadowloo. Speaking of which, I kind of wonder what's going to happen now in 6 between Ed and JP.
Finish him.